the most bright pink fuchsia coat. And in the kind of sea of greys and beiges, it was actually really, really cheering. I mean, to the point that I did actually bellow at this woman, your coat has completely cheered me up. So we're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to go through some clothes and just give you suggestions for looks. What I found is that it's really, really, really handy to stick to your normal routine, which I know is really, really difficult at the moment, but you know, get up, get dressed properly, as tempting as it is to sit around in your pajamas or sit around in your tracksuit bottoms. I think if you just kind of, you know, you get up, you get dressed, you just feel an awful lot better. And oh, my other tip, which I only discovered just recently, was put shoes on, because the minute you put a shoe on, you know, you come downstairs to whatever part of your house, you put your shoes on, you sit at your little office, you know, doing some work, and the shoes somehow, I don't know what it is, but somehow they just kind of make you feel that you're at work. So first outfit, I'm just going to be talking about the Bessie shirt, which is kind of our classic bestsellers, and actually is also one of the first things that I ever designed. So this one, you know, you've probably all seen, which is the lip print, and all these kind of different lips, and every sort of print that you see is actually originally drawn by me. Sometimes, you know, it's kind of obviously tidied up, and sometimes it's just the original drawing that is on the outfit. So this shirt, the Bessie, I just find super, super comfortable. It is 100% silk, and it has this wonderful thing that where the seam hits at the very top, it just kind of glides down. So it means if you're somebody with lucky enough to have a big chest, that will just glide over. And if you're somebody that, you know, is a bit more flat-chested, same thing. But it kind of works, I think, for every single shape. And people worry and they go, oh, my shoulders are broad, so I can't wear a puff sleeve. Newsflash, the puff sleeve makes you look really feminine and elegant. And then the other really, really important thing is where the shirt actually ends. So I know that there are a lot of people who aren't that big on their upper arms, and the lovely thing about this puff and where it ends means that all of that is tucked away. And you know, you're just showing this kind of from your elbow to your wrist, which on most people is kind of their slimmest bit. So I'm going to get it changed into outfit number 2, just to show you all the different ways that you can wear the Bessie. So every season we do this shirt in a different print. And the wonderful thing about it, I mean, obviously I have all the different prints, but every single one feels different. So it's the same cut of shirt, but actually the print totally changes it up. So I'm just going to show you, you know, some kind of ideas and show you the different Bessies, and you'll hopefully see what I mean. So I'm going to pause for a second. I'm just going to go and change into the next outfit that I really want to show you, which is actually kind of a little bit more loungy. You can wear with trainers, you can wear with heels, but again, remember the shoe tip. So if anyone has any questions, fire away, really happy to answer them. And yeah, just use colour, have fun, go into your wardrobe, dress up, try out different combinations, wear them around the house, and you know, who knows, you might come up with a whole new look. And it's something to do, you know, it just stops you being bored, as well as possibly helping you clear out your wardrobe, finding things that you haven't worn for ages. Anyway, I'm just going to go and change, because otherwise I shall witter on for hours. So I'm just in the corner having a quick change. Excuse me while I'm gone. Again, as I said, feel free to ask any questions that you want to ask. So I'm not the quickest changer, as you can probably tell. Trying my best to be as quick as I can so that you guys aren't absolutely bored stiff. So here I come. Why is it that every time you try and get changed really, really quickly, zips suddenly, for some reason, just don't do what you want them to do? Let me just tell you, with these nails of mine as well, buttons are not the easiest thing. So I am trying to be as fast as I can. Right, so apart from sort of making you feel much more yourself during the day, the other thing that, getting dressed does is I find it just really helps with my general self-esteem if I look nice. I feel nice. So one of the other things I've been doing is I always, I just put scent on every day. And I'm not seeing anyone, but you know what? It just makes me feel that little bit more polished and finished off. So, which is, never a bad thing. So here I come, back in the picture, just to show you the two things that you can do. So
we have a commenter asking that she has a blue heart Betty shirt. What can she wear with it at the minute?
A blue heart
Betty shirt.
Oh yes, I know the double heart one. So you could do something like this, or the other thing I quite like to do is to wear that shirt just with, a casual pair of boyfriend jeans, trainers. So hopefully, that will give you some ideas. The other thing, top tip, is that what I find really helpful is if you really, really are having one of those days where you just can't think about what to wear, and you're having a meeting on Google Hangout, just dress this bit and sit down, and that's all anybody is going to see. Oh, I'm getting caught up with the plant. So just putting on some nice heeled boots to go with this outfit. And the lovely thing is the trousers are divinely comfortable. So again, you can do the shirt out, or if you are after something a little bit more polished, I am just going to tuck that all in, and you can see again, super flattering because we love a high-waisted trouser, and you've got wonderful pockets. You've really kind of got everything that you need. So I'm just going to show you, do a slow turn so you can see the whole outfit, and this is the Betty rainbow print. So again, same shirt, but look at how different that actually looks. Any other questions? Is anybody asking anything? Anything people want to know? Yeah, so this is the rainbow print, and this kind of lovely electric blue, if you're blonde, if you're brunette, it is just so flattering on everybody. Now I'm going to change and get the next outfit on. Another one of the things that I find, sorry, I'm being told that I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment.
Show the rainbows. Anyone show the print?
Okay, so let's have a little look at the close-up of the rainbows. And these are all hand-drawn by me, which basically just sort of means, for me, I get the joy of drawing a lot of rainbows and just doing loads of doodling, basically, at work. I mean, it's a miracle that that's my job. The other thing I find really, really helpful, I'm just going to show you really quickly by taking my boots off. Every day, do like a little addition that just peps you up a bit. And what works for me every day, glitter socks. So what my feeling about the glitter sock is, it's a bit like having really nice underwear on. So like, you've got the glitter sock, you're feeling better because you've got a little bit of sparkle hidden in your shoe. Not sure if that'll work for other people, but I'm quite simple, so it works really, really well for me. So I'm now going to do another quick change, and just before I do that, I'm just going to say that the lovely thing about this whole outfit is that it's sort of almost loungewear, so you just feel super comfortable. The silk is so soft against anyone's skin, and the trousers are high-waisted, so that's super, super flattering. And it gives you this kind of leg that goes on, or looks like it goes on forever, because obviously my legs don't go on forever. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So let us go for outfit number 3. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Okay.
We've got a question asking, what's the fit like on the Betty shirt?
So the fit is absolutely gorgeous because, as I was explaining before, it flatters every shape. I've literally never ever seen anyone try Betty on and not have it suit them. And you know, those issues that I was saying where you think, oh, I don't do puff sleeves, or I don't do this and that. You know what, live a little, try something different, and you may surprise yourself, because sometimes, you know, you really do have to be encouraged to get out of your comfort zone. Something which anyone who knows me at Lisou knows that I really love to do. And, you know, colour just cheers me up. It makes me feel happy, makes me feel positive. I'm a girl that you will rarely see in all black. And why do you want to be like everybody else as well? You know, wear some colour, be a little bit different. And, you know, you'll also realise that you're making other people happy. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but I know whenever I see somebody in colour, it just cheers me up, no end. Just on buttons now, almost done. So my next outfit that I'm going to show you is very, very me. And again, more colour. And I'm just going to show it to you with a sandal, just for a different sort of look. Excuse me, I seem to be dropping clothes all over the place. And, you know, see what you think. So again, another Betty, but again in this lovely kind of bright, I know you can't see me, but you will in a minute, and you will see what I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay, just getting the shoes on now. And, oh, right, there we go. So back in the frame, just going to zip this glorious skirt up. And this is actually one of my favourite skirts in the collection. This is the Eva. And I mean, I know for a lot of you this is a bit much, but I am a bit much just as a human being. So the, what do you talk, just tell me what you want to say. So got the buttons done eventually. This is, again, one of the first prints I ever designed. And it's got this lovely sort of floral detail. And the inspiration behind it, can we try not to zoom in on my boobs? The inspiration behind it is jacaranda flowers in Tanzania. So we actually had different colourways because I love the purple blossom that we get in northern Tanzania during the warmer season. So, you know, again, a nice little look, a very easy look to wear at home. You've got this wonderful belt, cinches you in, and you can see, again, the Betty looks completely different. I have chosen to pair these with a little gold mule, so you can see the heel of that. And the lovely thing about a mule is that they're super easy to wear. You can actually wear quite a high heel without it, you know, without it being difficult to walk. So these shoes, in fact, I got from a photo shoot, and I have been dying to wear them. And of course, here we are in lockdown, and the weather's sort of picking up a bit. But, you know, you don't have to not wear nice things. Just wear them around your house.
We've got another question asking what the skirt is for slightly curvier figures.
What this skirt is like for slightly curvier figures. Well, in this skirt...
What skirts there are, what skirt you would wear for a slightly curvier figure?
I would wear this, actually. I mean, we do this from a size 6 right through to a size 16. And we basically didn't used to do a 16, and we got loads and loads of requests from people saying, why aren't you doing bigger sizes? And obviously, as a small brand, that's quite a difficult thing to do, to sort of keep going up in sizes. So we thought, you know what, we're just going to do a little experiment. We'll do one of our signature beautiful skirts, and we'll do it in a 16. So again, if you're a curvier girl, the wonderful thing about this skirt is because it's high-waisted, it just cinches you at the waist. So the skirt will glide down, but the main thing that will stand out is how teeny your waist is. Because, you know, curvy, whatever shape you are, generally as women, you know, we do have that slight going in at the waist. And even if you don't, this is where a belt situation will really, really help you out. So again, the skirt, I'm just turning to show you what the back looks like. It's got this lovely kind of kick pleat, which makes it really easy to wear. And I really, really love this length, because this length just suits everyone. You know, if you don't want to show your legs, this is great. It's also actually quite a good skirt in the winter, worn with a knee-high boot. So, but anyway, back to the Bessies. Sorry, I lose my train of thought. So yeah, I mean, you can see, if you think about the pink Bessie that I started out wearing, this is a completely different shirt. And the wonderful thing is, you know, when you find something that just fits you absolutely perfectly, so that's what the Bessie is. So you can basically, you know, you find this thing, you love it, it's the perfect fit for you. Who doesn't go back and just keep buying the same shirt? Because it's just a no-brainer. You don't actually have to think. You see the new print, you know that that shape suits you. The new print's going to be a little bit different. Whoa, nearly went there. And, you know, yeah, it's one of those things, you know, you're not having to try it on. The only decision you have to make is this print for me? Do I love it? Do I feel it will suit me? That's it, simple as that. So now I'm going to change again. I'm going to do the last outfit, which is actually very different from this. So if you feel I'm not this bold, I don't think I can wear this kind of outfit, we do have another solution for you if you're a pastel girl. So excuse me 1 second, I'm just going to go and change and yeah, ask your questions away. Oh, now there I was saying that I'm actually a lot, and I'm currently being filmed by my absolutely gorgeous son, who did raise his eyebrows when I said I'm a lot. I think we all know I am, in fact, a lot, all the time. I mean, can you imagine if this is how I dress? Just imagine the craziness going on in my mind, and you know, pretty challenging to live with, because I'm just literally throwing colour on 24/7. Because as I said, it just, you know, as superficial as it may sound, it does just cheer me up. It's like kind of being that little girl playing dress up again to me. And we had this wonderful, wonderful thing where there was somebody who had one of our dresses. In fact, it's a pink tulle dress, very kind of princessy, and her daughter wore it. Her daughter was about 5 years old or something, and she just stood in the mirror with her tiara on, her little kind of princess crown, and she could not stop fluffing out the tulle, which, you know, for someone like me, that's a dream come true. That's what you want, you know, somebody to feel like. And I'll be honest, I mean, it really did give me serious goosebumps, because it just took me back to when I was that age, and the amount of time I spent trying on my mum's clothes and, you know, being really keen to grow up so I could just wear grown-up clothes. Not that my childhood was colourless, it has to be said, because growing up partly in Africa, where all the streets are pretty multicoloured. So I'm now going to show you, this is the pastel look. Sorry to start that off with my bum. So these trousers, again, lovely and high-waisted. This is just like a different look for, if you're not too much like me, then, you know, this is a little bit more subtle. We have this amazing, beautiful sparkle. I don't know if you can see that, but if you come a little bit closer, you can just see there's like a little silver sparkle, and you know how I am. A little bit of sparkle goes a long way, and it just, again, it just cheers me up. I mean, maybe it's the African in me or the magpie in me, but I always feel every day I just want to have a little bit of sparkle. So here we are again in another Bessie. So again, you can see how different this looks from the other ones I've shown you. And, you know, I love this little clash, but you don't have to do that. We also have a really beautiful pink trouser that goes beautifully with this top. I mean, pink, pastel green, pistachios, I love that combination. It's very summery, it's very on trend. And again, the high-waisted, so looking at that from the side, I'm just turning so that you can see the whole outfit from front to back. And there we are. And this I have paired with my gorgeous vintage shoes that I recently found. So I just want to show you, obviously they're going to be sparkly. So there are the sparkly shoes, and again it's just that kind of almost return to childhood. You know, fashion shouldn't be serious, you should play around, you should try different things. And also I have to tell you this one thing about these shoes. So I am usually a girl who, I'm a flat shoe or I'm a super high heel girl, and I've always had this kind of battle with mid heels, but I found these gorgeous shoes, and as you can see, teeny little heel, and what they remind me of is they kind of remind me of the sort of shoes that my mother-in-law used to wear, or my mum used to wear to the office, because they're just really easy to walk around in, and yeah, they're my new faves. Back to the Bessie shirt. I would love you to see this print close up as well. So this is another one hand drawn by me, and you know, I sit there with all my Pantone books and work out what the colour combination should be. And it's a good way to wear like a fuchsia, for example. If you're somebody who's a little bit afraid of wearing a fuchsia colour, just, you know, mix it up a bit. This is just a sort of little hint of fuchsia without it being as scary as wearing a full fuchsia print. So I'm going to leave you with that today. Please join me again. I hope you enjoyed that little video. Please think of any questions. They don't all have to be about clothes. You can just ask me about other things that I'm doing to... Sorry, did you just say there's a question?
Just before you go, we've got a question about what the length of the Betty shirts is like.
So the length, let me just show you. It is probably just hip length. So that also makes it quite good with boyfriend jean, and you can just leave it out and wear a pair of trainers with it, and that's just a bit more casual. I mean, I've been literally spending my time going through my wardrobe, trying on different looks. I mean, we have all these hours in the day. So my biggest piece of advice would be play dress up, have fun. If you have daughters, get them to join in. So I don't, so, you know, there's no dress up with anybody else. I'm the only woman in my house. However, I do have one of the best cameramen who is doing this job right now. So, you know, get everybody engaged, get everyone helping, and yeah, just experiment, look fab. I'm just going to tuck this in once more because I like a shirt tucked in. That's it from me, everybody. I'm going to leave you to it. Have a beautiful day. Try and find great things to do, and more than anything else, stay safe. Bye.